We're going to catch up with our first guest here today, and he's a first-timer on Property Source Radio. He's the B of BP Plumbing. Let's welcome Brian Patane.
Good morning. How are you?
Nice to see you. Welcome to Property Source Radio.
Thanks for having me here this morning.
Met Pat.
Morning, Pat.
Alex.
Brian.
Hi.
Morning.
So it is your company.
Yes, Brian Patane, owner of BP Plumbing.
In Webster.
Based out of Webster, local plumber. I take the phone calls and do the work myself.
You're a one-man gang?
One-man show. Do it all.
That's good. How is that perceived with your customers? Because we got a lot of competition out there, right?
Absolutely. The customers love it because from the time they place the phone call through the installation or service or repair, I'm there. They like to know who's in their house.
Yeah.
And, been around for a few years now, and customers really enjoy the face-to-face with the local business owner.
Do you remember your first customer? The first time a customer said, I'm going to hire you and I'm going to pay you to do this.
And I'm going to pay you.
Yeah.
Keyword.
Yeah, it was quite some time ago. But
Was it a relative? Usually,
actually, it started. And my father always told me, if you can't charge your family and have your family pay, no one else will. So that's how it all started.
Good point.
So, and you're pretty busy. I mean, it is a Saturday. You're probably going to get out of here pretty quick because I'm sure you have stuff to do.
Very busy. I'm a full service company. Do a wide range of work. My schedule changes by the minute. My phone's ringing continuous for emergency or on-demand jobs as they happen.
All right. So an emergency job happens. The toilet craps out at 3 a.m. Are you going to come right over?
Actually, when you call BP Plumbing, you're calling directly to my cell phone. If I answer it,
really,
I'll speak right with you. If not, leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Very cool.
Absolutely. I've been in bed before, and the phone starts ringing. I have to leave for a sewer backup or a water heater that went.
Yeah.
You have any niche that you prefer to work with, or no, in your industry, the plumbing?
Primarily, as I mentioned, a service.
Okay.
All types of service or repair, whether it's people just want to upgrade some of their fixtures in their house, or they truly have a plumbing emergency.
Runs the gamut?
Runs the gamut. Wide range of, from water heaters to gas lines to clogs to leaks. I do it all.
Talk to me about water heaters, because this one thing's been gnawing at me for years. The tankless water heater. I don't have one. I don't want one. Because why? I can buy a brand new, replacement for $700. Rounding it off, and it's thousands for the tankless. Give me a reason why I'd want one. I just can't get my head around it.
Yes, I'm a local installer of the Rinnai tankless water heaters, and I'll tell you, it's based on personal needs. For example, you have endless hot water. So if you have a larger family, 4 or 5 people taking showers back to back in the morning, you will never run out of hot water.
So it's truly endless. That's not a BS.
It's truly endless. It doesn't matter if you have that large jacuzzi tub that you're trying to fill today. A lot of homes have that. They're able to fill it, but not able to rinse off after they've enjoyed their tub.
That's my house as an example. That tub fills up, and I'm out.
Right, exactly. So one tankless mounted to a wall of your house can take the place of 2 50-gallon water heaters.
I see. Now, on the other hand, I want one, Brian, but we only have 2 people in the house. Is it practical for me?
Sure, absolutely. You'll definitely have a savings as long as you use the same amount of hot water. So take a typical house. If you have 2 people in it, you're not using water. Right now, you're here on the show, and your tank is maintaining 120-degree water. With that tankless, it's sitting idle. It only consumes energy, gas, based on demand of your use.
Okay, so the key words here to compare accurately is same amount of hot water used in both tankless or tank applications.
Sure, absolutely. With the tankless, you have endless hot water.
Yeah.
However, if you're looking to save money, and as I mentioned, you have a larger family, and now you mentioned your 13-year-old daughter there. Now she's taking hour-long showers.
Yeah.
Don't expect to see a savings because now you just took a much longer shower. And
gotcha.
That's where
more gas.
Okay, that's where the hook is. I get it now. But it is more efficient if I'm using the equivalent amount of hot water. It's like an energy efficiency.
Absolutely. Your traditional water heater is about 56% efficient. Tankless start at 82% efficient up to 96% efficient, depending on what model you buy.
Okay.
So there's definitely a huge savings. And also, the tankless is a pass-through system. The water passes through. It doesn't have the minerals and calcium and everything else building up in the bottom of the tank that lowers the efficiency of a traditional tank.
That's right, because the burner's on the bottom of the gas tank.
Correct. Your traditional water heater is heating from the bottom, so it has to heat through all the deposit on the bottom of the tank before it heats the water.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I like it. Okay.
Brian Patane is Brian Patane from BP Plumbing is with us. We have another segment I want to ask you about. You mentioned different models. I want to ask about what the different models do. If you can stick around for a couple seconds. Your phone's not ringing right now. So
no, I had to turn it off. So if you're calling in, I'll get back to you within half an hour. Thank you.
All right, we'll get back to Property Source Radio. We're here till 10. Sports Radio 950 ESPN.